And basically it was this way of teaching acceptable behavior to young children. Warm fuzzies were nice things that you would do for people, compliment somebody on their new shoes, or let them borrow your pencil or something like that. And a cold prickly was a bad thing to do. It's like pulling someone's pigtails, or making fun of them or something like that, and putting a kick me sign on their back. Those were cold pricklies. And so I grew up thinking of these two umbrellas of behaviors, the warm fuzzies and the cold pricklies. And recently in life, I think I started to realize that that's not a great classification of behavior. And I kind of took stock and realized that a lot of the people in my life who have shown me the most love and supported me the most through life are actually pretty prickly people. People that seem kind of prickly on the surface can be very capable of great love. And so that's sort of the basis of naming this album Warm Prickly. And the cover of the album is a picture of a porcupine, and sort of the mascot for the album. And I think of a porcupine as the prickly people. And it goes even beyond the people in our own lives. It goes all the way to people in society. I think the porcupines of society are the people that fall through all the cracks. We have all sorts of social support in our world, and there are still people that fall through every crack and end up on the streets, end up homeless. And it's hard to put the blame on them. I think they face circumstances that we can't understand to put them in that situation. And so this song is for all the porcupines. All the creatures of the wood thought their life was pretty good, but the porcupine was left without a home. Had needles in his skin, so they stayed away from him, saying porcupines are better left alone. All the creatures of the pines were content with being blind to the struggle that the porcupine endures. They didn't know his name, but they knew they felt ashamed when they found out that the needles was his fur. Now I feel bad, I did not lend a hand, for a porcupine is better than what we don't understand. Well, they said he broke some rules, so they kicked him out of school, and unfortunately one more bridge was burned. Not a creature lent a paw, and so they never saw what a porcupine would offer in return. Now I feel bad, I did not lend a hand, for a porcupine is better than what we don't understand. So when a porcupine is going by, try to get to know him. I think that you might see, though a porcupine is different when you see the bigger picture. He's a creature like you and me. All the creatures of the wood thought that life was pretty good, but the porcupine was left out in the cold. Had needles in his skin, don't be afraid of him, let the story of the porcupine be told.